Some Singaporeans are really cuckoo and they are really lunatic. How could they think of campaigning anti-death penalty which is so crucial to keep Singapore safe? Either they are opportunists trying to cuckoo the ordinary people like me to become cuckoo like them, or they have been studying too much on human rights until they become cuckoo to cuckoo the government. The recent case of a Taiwanese man killing a young Malaysian student in Tainan has created a lot of anger among the Chinese Malaysians. However, there's still a high possibility that he will not be sentenced to death or life for life because of their cuckoo human rights and humanity. So do all angry Malaysians, they could carry on to be angry for life. Criminals in Taiwan have human rights to live how they want. It's Syed administration which is all about human rights and humanity and the so-called democracy for criminals including themselves. Ridiculously, in Singapore, you could also see some lawyers and activists trying to ban the death penalty. Not only do they want to abolish execution for drug traffickers, but also for murderers. Apparently, what I could see is that they are under some kind of voodoo spell of human rights. My point is, criminals like them are not humans but beasts, and beasts should be exterminated. Aren't they sick or stupid to ask the Singapore government to ban death penalty? If such thing could happen, there would be many murderers, armed robberies and drug abusers in Singapore and people's life could be in danger. As such, we will never see Singapore to be a safe country. Therefore, the threat of death penalty should be the only best deterrent to keep Singapore safe. Hail the Minister of Law, Shanmugam! In this connection, the low crime rate in Singapore is already the best proof right before our eyes, despite there are still many foreigners around. If Singapore doesn't have strict capital punishment, it will end up like Taiwan with murderers running around freely. Even the recent horrifying case of Hong Kong man killing his girlfriend in Taiwan could go unpunished. So do you think Taiwan authority will really put these beasts to death without hesitation despite there is capital punishment in place? Taiwan is safe for everyone to live, but also has become a very safe haven for many criminals to do whatever they want anyhow. Hence, murderers like him will unlikely to face death penalty in Taiwan. At most, they will get to enjoy eating, sleeping and playing under the taxpayers' fund in prison for life. Should the prison be suddenly one day bankrupt, the murderers could even be set free. Death penalty in Taiwan is not as strict as Singapore because of the so-called human rights for humans and also for criminals. So what will happen if such a thing happen in Singapore? It will be 99.9% non-disputable and non-hesitation to sentence him to death. Like this, hanging, you know, that kind of thing. The law in Singapore is very strict and beasts like him will undoubtedly be executed unless science could come down as his holy angel. Hallelujah, Syed Ing-wen. Knowing it's an act of killing, why should these murderers be given a chance to live? Moreover, did they ever give their victims a second chance too? So, don't you think that these people trying to ban death penalty for the sake of opposing the government are really preposterous or hilarious? Sometimes the more I see them talking about humanity, the more I want to... To me, they are just some kind of hypocrite papayas. Hence, death penalty shouldn't be abolished, especially in Singapore. Anyone who supports the anti-death penalty are murderers themselves theoretically. Human rights should be given to humans but not to those people who want to become high-degree criminals. Why should we even care for them so much, right? So to conclude everything, if anyone intends to study overseas, it's better for them to go to Singapore. And if anyone hopes to kill anyone, Taiwan should be a good place as long as DPP and Xi is still in power.